Hey, nah, but see, I ain't doing shit for clicks though, so I wouldn't try to like dominate the room and try to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Right, 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 right,
And that's the whole reason for having a conversation first.
Yeah.
right. I
Then,
got
True.
you.
then, you know, as long as we got to understand, if we still agree to disagree, then ain't no use to going on
Ain't no
camera.
going, yeah, right. I got you. I
What we,
got you.
Makes
what we
sense.
gonna do, argue on some Bad Girls Club shit. So that's why it'd be better like holler and make sure we got to understand it. Then we go on camera and let let the world know, like, you know what I'm saying. He copped a crip. I'm angry with blood, but it was a blowout. It was a misunderstanding and why. You know what I'm saying. And then shit
Hmm.
move forward. You know what I mean,
Right.
I ain't with
Right.
the drama like that. Like motherfuckers think though. I ain't trying to kick off
No,
the next viral moment and all that little weird shit.
absolutely. And I don't think that either. Like I said, I don't think that either. You already said that wasn't your proudest moment. You know
Right.
what I mean? So
Yo, Gconnet. As a youngin', do it all for the G. I'm holding conversations, tapping the mental. We tryna build like a king. Sit down with Gconnet, gotta think. While spitting the game with B's, I gotta shout out today. As a youngin', do it all for the G. I'm holding conversations, tapping the mental. We tryna build like a king. Sit down with Gconnet, gotta think. While spitting game with the B's, I gotta shout out today.
What's the deal? This Gutter Lane Low, tapping in with Gconnet.
Rigo Bands, you're now tapped in with Gconnet.
Hey, this your boy Deuce Mac on the Gconnet.
Hey, what's happening? This Joey Westside from the LA Giants. Tapped in with Gconnet.
Big Beezy Santna in the building with Gconnet.
What's the deal? It's Munchie B tapping in with Gconnet with different generations, have real conversations. Tap in, don't tap out.
What's your affiliation to the round table?
My affiliation is Champ, you know what I mean, who kicked it off. My boy Champ.
okay.
And you recently had a situation, a misunderstanding with one of the members. You care to speak on that incident or misunderstanding?
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, we run it. Yeah.
Okay. What happened, bro? What was your point of view? How did that come about?
All right, my whole thing is we did the song. We did a few songs, you know what I mean? Recorded that. Next time I came in contact with dude, that's when we were shooting the video. Then the third time I came across, well, came in, you know what I'm saying? We all linked up. It was the day of that podcast where everything kind of blew up. So earlier that day, you know what I mean, when we shooting another video, you know what I mean, he was using his vernacular, his lingo or whatever. I'm like, kind of like, you kick back, bro. You ain't got to cuss me so much. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just kick back. All right, cool. I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? And then later on, you know what I'm saying, the time go by later on the night. Now we doing the podcast. And then, you know, as everybody's saying, I'm like, who cuss me? Now, people thinking like, no brainer, he the only crib who you think cuz you would know. You got 3 pot rules, you got a Hova, a Compton Crip, and a nigga from Inglewood, which is me. Now, I don't care how you paint it on the wall. Hoover's just Crips, bro. I mean, you got some on some criminal shit, and all, but Hoover's used the word cuz also. So that could have easily been my boy Pope. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, who cousin? He didn't say I ain't talking to you, or he's none of that shit. He was like, me, and said his name. You know what I'm saying? So if you pay attention, even when he said his name, I didn't say don't cuz me. He went on to say, I'm gonna have to get used to it. That's how when I started reacting, how I reacted. You know what I'm saying? But I told you earlier that day that ain't how I communicate. You know what I'm saying? But if it had been somebody I'm more familiar with, that one of my keyway partners, which I got, it wouldn't have been a problem like that because I'm more comfortable with them and we talk how we talk. And it ain't our third meeting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I got a better understanding after I seen him sit down with y'all, how he felt. But still, bro, if I ask you not to address me a certain way, I mean, why not just, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not blooding you.
Right.
I'm B teaming you. If you hearing blood and B team over there, I'm not even talking directly to you. I just say don't cuz. I just said don't cuz me.
Right.
And that's what that was. But you know what I mean? Then they kind of blew up or whatever. You know what I mean? But to me, it ain't no big deal. But you know, he's trying to reach out, but reach out for what if you still got the same stance? You feel like what you did was straight. I just asked you not to address me a certain way. You know what I'm saying? So
And no. I was just gonna hop in real quick because I'm neutral in it. You know,
right.
Me and 2B's been together for years, so I see the politics and stuff that go on from the street perspective, but I'm also a civilian. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I haven't watched the video to see what transpired because we didn't do that so we could get the authentic, you know, perspective from each individual that was involved in it. And now after we talk to you, I'll probably go look at it. But I was asking him too, like, did y'all have a conversation where he officially said, like, hey, don't use that either around me or towards me? And I think he said you mentioned some earlier, like he said it was a video shoot earlier, and you addressed it, or so to speak, went to him and said, hey, look, that's not how I get down, you know, whatever the case may be. And then that happened. In that moment, I think he mentioned something about he wasn't addressing you, he was addressing somebody else. So I don't know, was that your perspective of it too, that it was him saying it to somebody else and you thought he was talking to you? Or
he was directly to the left of me. He was the closest to me. And then, I'm asking, like, damn, who cousin me? And he say, me, Beezy. He didn't say he trying to pass the headphones to somebody. He didn't say, I ain't talking to you. He said, me, Beezy. So he could call it a misunderstanding, or it could be he didn't want to look like I'm around all these bloods in the hood and I ain't standing my ground. Because I ain't that pressured up because I'm comfortable with myself. You know what I'm saying? So he could look at it either way. But he say, and then running it back, it appears that he was saying, here, cuz, to someone. I said what I said, and then he didn't make it clear that he wasn't talking to me. Like, I ain't talking to you, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. Following up. I see what you're saying. Instead of following up with, you know, it was me.
But I was talking to
somebody else. He followed it up with, and from your perspective, he followed up, and you're gonna have to get used to that.
Yeah, bro. You got to get used to that, cuzzo. That's what it was, bro. I'm like, wow.
I understand. And like I told him, I understand if, because this was my, Lady O ain't seen it. I seen it. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the actual clip or for what they have online. And from my observation, I figured what it was. Like, you had to have had a conversation to some point earlier on for you to just react like that, because it's like, nigga, I done told you, you know. And in his defense, he felt like you can't tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? And like you said, that's the wrong state of mind to have around somebody you don't know. You know them dudes from Compton. You know what I'm saying? That's who brought you around. But I don't know you. I know them, but I don't know you. Our rapport is different. So I understand your point of view on there. And I agree. You know, I don't think you was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't think, now that I've heard both sides myself, not like I'm no motherfucking referee in it, but, you know, I'm comfortable with saying, okay, I understand why shit went the way it did. I'm just glad it didn't escalate further than that. You know what I'm saying? So what is your take now on, you still part of the group? You still part of the congregation or the round table?
It started off as a song called the Round Table, but it got so much traction. You know, Champ trying to go other places with it. It ain't like solidified no group or nothing like that. I think it might be a Round Table, and it's like series of songs. Like you seen the first video, then the second one we just shot is with him and Homie Hunch from Lotus, and then the next, I believe it's gonna be a song with me and Champ. Like, so I don't know what they call it though. You know what I'm saying? I know we making music and we getting chilly off of it. You know what I mean? But I mean, I don't mind, but why have a conversation with somebody and it's obvious we ain't on a common ground? You know what I'm saying? You ain't understanding where I'm coming from. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said earlier, it probably would have been better if he had came to like a platform like yours and talked like he talked, which I heard, versus the very next morning you going on with Spider Load and saying what you saying, and then because how you gonna have an interview about something and you ain't hollered at the person about it? Yeah, this the very next morning where you rushed over to Spider Load and got on camera. You know what I'm saying? So, and then on camera you doubling down. And I'm from where I'm from. I talk. All right, talk like you talk over there, and then nigga, I ain't gotta listen to it. So I'm saying, but and then like I shared with Spider Load, I said I think I'm gonna try to like revise things as far as I look at shit. If a nigga on camera, I'm gonna let niggas have it on camera and just let them do them. You know what I mean? And then because the way I'm trained in how I was raised, it really ain't gonna benefit me on some podcast shit. You know what I mean? So I let it. I from now on I put on my. I let a nigga have it on camera like do you? You know what I'm saying?
So you're not against having a conversation with that man to get it out. It just gets your understanding. Because I think if you willing, I could possibly put y'all together in this session, you know, in a session like this, and let y'all, you know what I'm saying, get it, you know what I'm saying, we put it out there. Like y'all, whatever happened. We could talk about it as men, or I could put y'all on the phone together.
No. He DM'd his line. I got his line. Okay. I hit him and then cause it's better to holler. I'd rather holler at
one-on-one.
And then you go on camera and let people see what it is, cause shit, we might get on with two B's and it blow up. You know what I mean? Or right. and I ain't with the clout route shit. I ain't trying to make my next.
No, I don't see that happening, bro. No. Honestly, I wouldn't even suggest. I'm not, like I said, Munchie. We done been in the same room on Clubhouse. I'm not messy. I don't be on there with the bullshit. I ain't looking for content. I'm looking. I would like to be the one that resolved the misunderstanding or the situation between y'all publicly. So it'll look good on my platform as somebody saying it, giving a fuck. Y'all, you know, I give a fuck that y'all not beefing. Y'all shouldn't be.
Because you got a lot of places that will keep the drama going.
Yeah, I'm not trying to keep the drama going at all.
I think this is a clear indication of somebody feeling a certain way. And then when when it happened, you was under the impression of something else. And then when you addressed it, that person response caused the reaction. You know what I mean? It wasn't necessarily that you was trying to bully him or vice versa. You know what I mean? Like it was just clearly a misunderstanding that happened on camera. And because it was on camera, it probably went a little too far. You know what I mean? If it wasn't on camera, I think it still would have went far, but everybody from the outside looking in is like, oh yeah, he shouldn't have did that, or he shouldn't have said that, or why would he do that? You know, but I'm not you, so it's your individual perspective of what happened as well as his, you know. And now that I talked to both of y'all, I don't think either one of y'all meant the other no ill intent. You know, it's just how it looked on camera and how it came off.
Yeah, I don't like that it played out on camera at all. Because I'm the same way all the time. So if the cameras wasn't rolling, it would have been the same, like you know, a little blowout. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I don't like that it played out on camera because I addressed it maybe 5 hours earlier. So why is it happening again? And then, like I said on my own platform, my daughter's 17, is getting sent to her phone, and even though I do or did what I did or hang with who I hang with, I mean I want my daughter doing it. So see me blowing up just because somebody said cuz, which to the outside looking in is all he said was cuz, but coming from where I come, like, bro, why you cousin me? Or just like some females don't let their homegirls bitch them, but they bitch to everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
no.
Like that, and that's what that was. But you know what I mean? But I tap with him and holler and shit, but I wouldn't want to do it on a public platform first and then he say something to trigger me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. No, and I agree with you. That one-on-one need to happen first.
All that I'm a crip and that's how I talk. That ain't it. Because
Yeah,
I could turn it on and off.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even put it together if I felt like it was gonna be, like I said, the feeling. The only reason why I suggested it because the vibe that I've got from him, and I just met that man. I don't know that man no more than I know you more than I know that man. You know I don't know you like that. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know that man like that. But like I said, the vibe you giving me right now, I understand both perspectives, both sides, and I understand that you ain't tripping long as the motherfucker understand, and he ain't tripping. He wanna have that conversation, and he ain't trying to be disrespectful. I don't think, if the nigga, he didn't cuss me one time. So he can definitely have that conversation with you. I believe he's humble. He learned something from that. You know what I'm saying? To a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I ain't double back and piggyback off this a whole lot because I don't want to make it seem like I'm cloud chasing about that shit because I see everybody like reposting and all that shit. But at the same time, it's a teachable moment though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And that's what I took from it. That's why I said it was different perspectives. And when we finish this, I'm gonna go look at it so I can have a better understanding of how it played out. But I really don't think that, from what I'm hearing from you and from him, it was just all about perspective and him feeling like he wasn't saying it directly to you. That why is he tripping? But so it was kind of like a misunderstanding. But instead of him, when you said it, not knowing, like, okay, I'm thinking you saying it to me. Shoot, I'm supposed to be a little funny right now. You already said you can't see, so
right. Which you could have cleared up. Instead of saying, "I wasn't talking to you, bro," or
I wasn't talking to you. Nigga. He could have said it with attitude. Nigga, I ain't talking to you. Like, and you still would have had to be like, okay, nigga wasn't talking to me. Okay.
I don't know if it was the mic or it sounded aggressive to me.
Right.
And then, oh yeah, just say you wasn't talking to me then. I ain't talking.
Right. No,
so I don't care who you cuss. You know what I mean? And then I've interviewed Ron from 60s. Kev Mac from 60s interviewed me. They my worst ops by nature.
Right.
We talk regular. It wasn't nothing. I interviewed K-Boy. I interviewed G Malone. All keyways. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro. I know how to talk regular. You know what I mean? I ain't know I can't help it. Nigga, we ain't talking about hiccups or stuttering.
Right.
Oh, that little shit. That's how I talk on my crib. Well, shit. If you're a crip, be a crip over there then. But like I said, I got people I'm comfortable with that's my real crip partners that I grew up with from juvenile hall on up, and we talk, we laugh, and you're like, oh, cousin, and it's cool like that. It's just like I said, man, it's the first time I linked with you. And it be business, then we leave and part ways. It ain't like we didn't spend no like significant time together where I'm just comfortable with you like that, where you can just be addressing me like that, and that's what that was.
Yeah. Because like you say, the more you're around certain people, you kind of don't have a problem with it because you don't take it that way. So definitely agree.
Well,
well, I'm glad you tapped in with us and let us talk about it a little bit and answered our questions, went through our questionnaire.
And we appreciate you, Munchie.
Hey, nah, but see, I ain't doing shit for clicks though, so I wouldn't try to like dominate the room and try to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
Then that's the whole reason for having a conversation first.
Yeah.
Right.
Then, as long as we got to understand, if we still agree to disagree, there ain't no use to going on camera.
Right. I got you. We're
gonna argue on some Bad Girls Club shit. So that's why it'd be better like holler and make sure we got to understand it. Then we go on camera and let the world know, like, you know what I'm saying, he copped a crip. I'm angry with blood, but it was a blowout. It was a misunderstanding and why, you know what I'm saying, and then shit move forward. You know what I mean? I ain't with the drama like that, like motherfuckers think though. I ain't trying to kick off the next viral moment and all that little weird shit.
Absolutely. And I don't think that either. Like I said, I don't think that either. You already said that wasn't your proudest moment.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I get it. But we appreciate you. We're not gonna hold you. Tap in whenever you feel like it. We here.
Yep. I appreciate y'all for having me though.
Okay.
Likewise. Good looking, dog.
All
right.
G2Bs, a generation conversation. If you ain't got the patience,